What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. So today this video is going to be slight different. Instead of me giving the rating to all the classes, I am going to talk about the classes that have been great throughout 3 years of Diablo Immortal. With all the changes, update and nerf, these two classes in my opinion are still amazing, and I will share my personal opinion with those, and you guys have to let me know if I am correct or if you want to add something in there, because we all know that we have 8 classes right now: Barbarian, Wizard, Demon Hunter, Monk, Crusader, Necromancer and Tempest. But out of all these 8 classes, and there is going to be a 9th as well, which is going to be Druid. We will get into that later when it goes live. But out of all these 8 classes, I believe these two are the strongest, which you're going to see on your screen: Barbarian and Necromancer. And I have wrote down my personal points here. You can read them. I'm going to read them as well and share my input with you guys, and let me know if you agree. And also, if you are a new player or starting Diablo Immortal as a new, or just saw an ad and coming into Diablo Immortal, hopefully this will help you select your class. So first off, I am going to begin reading my points here with the Barbarian. The first point is Barbarian is the original class of Diablo series, not just Diablo Immortal. So it explained why it is being loved by so many players, and also it has best survivability and cheat that no other class has. This strong this strong tank ability compared to Barbarian. Also, it is great for PvE and PvP both, and 1 and 2 star gem works great for PvP, also for PvE in my opinion, which makes this class quite free to play friendly, so you don't have to just put on all the 5-star gem in order to feel really strong. Also, one of the fastest speed farming class in my opinion, because it runs and burns really fast. I think it runs even faster than Necromancer and other classes with the Berserk, but I could be wrong. And also great to start with Barbarian as a new player in my opinion. Then, making mistake while playing don't punish you harshly, so it is nice to make mistake and still get out of it. And fun gameplay experience with low reso and optimized gem. That is correct. If you guys are going to use 1-star legendary gems with the damage, the damage 1-star legendary gems with some 2-star, you are still going to feel really strong and going to have fun, and also in PvP in my opinion. Also, nerfs and updates don't hurt its core feature of the class, which is survival ability. So in the past 3 years, it did receive some nerfs on its damage output, but overall throughout the years, Barbarian survival ability is still the strongest out there, and that is the core feature of this class. If you guys are looking for something that offers you the best tankiness survival ability with close and personal playstyle experience, then Barbarian is actually for you, because no other class is going to give that to you. You are not only going to feel tanky and able to survive, but the rage element of this class is really fun and makes you enjoy Barbarian a lot in my opinion. So overall, I would say Barbarian is an amazing class to start off your experience of playing Diablo game, either Diablo 4, 3 or even Diablo Immortal itself. You cannot go wrong, and you don't have to worry about too much of it getting nerfs, because I am telling you that with my experience, it did receive a couple of nerfs on its damage with the hammer, but yeah, we all agree that it was working a bit too good. But yeah, survivability is still there. Then we have Necromancer. I believe that Necromancer will pretty much going to be one of the most loved by players and developers. That is correct. Even developers loves it so much apart from players, and also it is the original class of Diablo series. Never receive harsh nerfs in my opinion, because developer loves it so much. It doesn't matter how much the community makes complaint about this class and how it is performing, you would always see that it always comes on top and gets, get a free pass from, not receiving harsh nerfs. So if you're a new player, then you can safely select this class without worrying that you're going to receive harsh nerfs with the update on Necromancer, in my opinion. Then best option for free to play without worrying too much. That is correct. Also, free to play gems work great for PvP and PvE. Both mostly stays as a S class in class ranking. That is correct. In my experience throughout the 3 years of Diablo Immortal, I can safely say that Necro has stayed as a S tier class, or sometimes as a class, but never below that. It is that amazing in my opinion. Also, it is really fun and relaxing class in my opinion, especially when you're playing with summon builds. You can relax and your summon can take care of a lot of things, and most players also prefer to do AFK farming with this, because the summons are going to take care of the monster. However, I will not suggest that to do that, because we never know when Blizzard is going to do something about it. So never do AFK farming in my opinion. Then it offers both summon and non-summon builds playstyle. So even though it has summons, you can still choose a playstyle that doesn't need any summon at all. Then best class to provide buffs to other party members, in my opinion. It is really amazing. It can provide you movement speed, crit chance, crit damage, increased damage, you name it. Necromancer has all of that ability. It can even provide you with damage reduction, and it is also one of the fastest speed farming class, and you'll love it. And it is really great, and offers both close and personal and range play style for PvP. And you can just use Wrath form in PvP, get close, do the vortex and get out, and you are going to survive quite nicely. Then damage over time gems work great with Necromancer, in my opinion. It has so many options for the damage over time gems that most classes actually does play Necromancer to enjoy those gems, and great to start with Necromancer as a new player, just like Barbarian. So in my opinion, these two classes are always safe and best to begin your experience in Diablo, in the world of Diablo and Diablo Immortal. You don't have to worry too much. I know there are other options as well, but those other options are always going up and down with the update, like Tempest, Demon Hunter, Wizard. Crusader is shining right now, but we know that Crusader was in a bad spot for the longest time. Monk as well. This is why I don't want to include any other class which always goes up and down, but these one are quite steady and never receive quite harsh nerves. But do let me know if you agree with my opinion here, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and happy hunting out there, and hope you enjoy Diablo Immortal. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.